I heard this expression recently. In Spanish, it's ni aquí ni allá. Neither here nor there. To live in constant discovery of who you are and where you came from, where your roots lie. You can write it in a book or paint it in a studio. Marka27 is what we call him. He started on the streets with his fellow graffiti artists. These walls were his canvas before he could afford one. Now he designs and creates for collectors and exhibits throughout the country. But his big statements, his truly monumental achievements, often rest on the walls he started on. These splashes of color and images aren't just decoration. Each one is a statement made by Marka.
You say when you started you sucked.
Of course, everybody sucked. I had terrible paint. You know, most of the paint I had was whatever I could find.
When did you stop sucking? Like, what were you did you just fall madly in love with art?
I don't know, man. Honestly, it's hard to say because I mean, drawing and painting, I could always do that, but spray painting is it's a very, especially at that time, there was no tutorials on YouTube. I was constantly coming to New York in the 90s, painting with graffiti writers in the 90s, painting at 5 points.
Is graffiti a derogatory word for what you see on the walls? Is that saying that it's like, oh, it's scratch, it's crap?
There's levels of graffiti that are meant to be disruptive. It's just a sign that not everything is okay in the world.
It just says don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
I was born in Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico.
So you have a lot of Mexican influences in your artwork.
I call it a neo-indigenous style, and I say that because I didn't want to just recreate something that was already there before. I really wanted to blend both worlds, so you're somewhat in limbo.
These are great, I just feel like they need more color. There's pop culture elements to this. I mean, there's like 50 different genres within one painting.
Yeah.
Is that kind of an objective?
There's always a symbolism and messaging behind it. So this piece, for example, it's called El Baile del Coyote, which means the dance of the coyote. Mm-hmm. But I really wanted to, pay homage to how dangerous it is to migrate from one place to another. So this was a sign that used to be used in the highways in California that would have a caution sign for immigrant families that are crossing the border. Wile E. Coyote was always trying to catch the roadrunner and would never give up, very persistent no matter how dangerous, no matter how crazy. And I feel like immigrants have that same resilience where they're going to always chase after their dreams no matter what the cost.
How many mediums are in one of your pieces, you would say? Like for this particular one?
I mean, for this particular one, it's acrylic, spray paint, oil,
fabric,
textile,
right? Yeah, textile.
Yep, embossed satin, printed. So it's a pretty good amount of different mediums on wood.
It's funny because these pieces are so loud and vibrant and there's so much going on, and you are the most mellow person I've ever spoken to in my life. I think that's kind of like, this is your,
that how it works?
This is your insanity right here. Like this is you yelling and screaming and dancing and everything like that.
Yeah, you let the work speak for itself.
Is this like, this is your expression?
Yeah. These paletas are a symbol of street vendors that are all over the world. It really just pays homage to what they bring to communities. Once they're illuminated with LED lights, you're able to see everybody that's inside.
You could say, oh, I love the color scheme, I love the design, I love your style, but what you're getting from the emotions from every one of your pieces is very present.
Everybody always says, oh, your work is so timely, but I always say it's not, because my father was deported when I was 6 years old. So this is nothing new to me. Every city I've ever lived in, I've always done these massive murals that deal with, social justice and inequalities.
How many cities do you have work in on like a building?
I mean, at least over 20.
Why are there always luxury items present in your work? Why is there always a Gucci purse or a Louis Vuitton or something like that?
I'm really glad that you asked. I think everybody has these items to feel like they've made it, to feel like they're a part of the society now, because that's what it means to be successful here.
Let's go outside.
Yeah.
Let's tag a building. That one just says Gorgon smells.
Yeah.
Who's Gorgon?
I have not. Apparently they smell. Take a fire extinguisher or something that's high pressure. They fill it up with paint and they just do these big, messy, sloppy tags. The hardest part about being an artist is, I want to say, narrowing down what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because you always have a million ideas, but you can't do everything.
Is this like a fever dream? Like you just like, I want a deer head with a boom box and Wile E. Coyote. Do you know what you're gonna do prior, or is it just kind of evolve as you're going?
No, you know, it's interesting. I mean, it starts off as a rough sketch, things that I'm extremely inspired by. I just collect these things and then they end up being put together to create a composition.
You designed all these toys as well, right?
I did. Also, most recently, the Topo Chico collaboration in Converse that I did. So he's got his gas mask, and if you open his spray can, there's like more spray paint
this
in
is
there.
so cool, man. How do you get these? Do you sell them in stores, or do you just?
They sold out years ago. You have to find them on eBay now. Because I grew up, you know, and lived in the East Coast and the West Coast, you see East Coast and West Coast influence. You see Chicano art influence. You know, it's a mix of all the things that I'm really truly passionate about and feel connected to. This is childhood heroes and that's childhood villains.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. The good and the bad.
Yeah, the good and the bad.
Which one are you, villain or hero?
Both.
I feel like Bob Ross would have a heart attack if he saw this.
Yeah, there's not enough trees in it.
This is just an installation, right?
It's a cooler that was repurposed anywhere in the world, especially in New York. When you go Eastern Parkway, Atlantic, on the train stations,
FDR.
wherever it's busy.
Yep.
You see women and children mostly with these coolers. They're
Yep.
selling water, they're selling fruit. I really wanted to honor that struggle and that hustle, because when you first come to this country, if you don't have documents, it's very difficult to find work. And the only way you can, you know, feed your family and provide for your family is by selling a little bit of what you bring from your home, your culture. You don't think about the struggle, and you don't think about this being a tool of necessity for survival.
It's never like, oh, I just want a handout. It's always
Yeah.
like, I make something here, I'm trying to sell it, or here's
Yeah.
fruit, or whatever it is.
Yeah, or candies on the train. It's a cultural thing. They don't do that back home. They're not gonna come here and start doing it here. It inspired the Mayan pyramid that I created at the shed, and that piece is 22 feet high, 18 feet wide. It's made from 200 of these coolers.
Oh my gosh.
To be able to have a piece like this and have it evolve into a monument dedicated to, you know, indigenous people and immigrant street vendors.
In the center of
has
commerce
been
in New York
incredible.
City.
In the center of commerce, absolutely, right next to the vessel.
So the man without a home continues his search, his journey. But to someone like me, it seems like his home rests within each one of these paintings. The strain and the hope. The satire. References to his childhood. The struggle of others. Marca's work isn't simple. It's not a picture you just breeze by easily. It's a call to action, a call for change, a moment to understand what those without a home experience every day.